Hello and good day to all YouTube viewers out there, especially to grade 8 students. Welcome back to my another video tutorial in grade 8 mathematics, where learning mathematics is easy and simple. In today's video, I will discuss about illustrating rational algebraic expression. Objectives of the lesson. At the end of this video lesson, the students shall be able to: number 1, illustrate the rational algebraic expression. Number 2, evaluate rational algebraic expression. And number 3, find for every value of variables that will make a rational expression undefined. But before we proceed to our topic, let me discuss about rational algebraic expression. What do we mean by rational algebraic expression? When we say rational algebraic expression, it is a rational expression in one variable of the ratio of two algebraic expression or polynomials. Thus, rational expression is written in the form of P over Q, where P and Q are two algebraic expressions or polynomials. Remember, our rational expression must be written in the form of P over Q, where P and Q must be written, or it must be algebraic expressions. Otherwise, if P or Q is not an algebraic expression, then the entire expression cannot be called a rational expression. And aside from that, you must also remember that Q must not be equal to 0. Otherwise, if Q is equal to 0, then the whole expression or our rational expression will be undefined. So let's proceed. So what are examples of rational algebraic expression? Okay, these are some of examples of rational algebraic expression, like x plus 5 over 7x, 3x squared minus 9 over 9x, 15x squared over 3 minus x, 3x minus 6 over x squared plus x minus 6. So these are the examples of rational expressions. So let's proceed. Alright, how do we evaluate algebraic expression? In evaluating algebraic expression, this is a process or method where we find the value of a rational expression by replacing the variable x by its value. This process is what we call substitution. So what are examples? Let's say I have 4 minus x squared over 2 plus x. So if I'm going to replace the variable x with its value, let's say x is equal to 0, then if we're going to evaluate the rational expression or the algebraic expression, then the value of our expression will be equivalent to 2. So replacing the value of x by 0, this will give us the value of the entire expression by 2. So if x is 0 or is equal to 0, then let us replace it with 0. So this will become 4 minus the square of 0 will become 4. And then 2 plus 0 is 2. So 4 divided by 2, the value is 2. Next, what if x is equal to 1? What will be the value of our expression? So again, using the same algebraic expression, 4 minus x squared over 2 plus x, let us replace x with the value of 1. So replacing x with 1, the value of our expression will be equivalent to 1. Alright, so let's proceed. So now, let us evaluate another algebraic expression or rational expression. I have here 6x squared plus 15x over 3. What will be the value of this algebraic expression or rational expression if x is equal to 1? So let us replace the variable x by its value or by 1. So replacing x with 1. So what is the square of 1? 1. So it will give us 1 because the square of 1 is 1 times 1, multiply 1 by itself, 2 times, multiply 1 2 times by itself, it is equivalent to 1. And then, of course, x is 1, so you're going to multiply 1 to 15. So here, 6 times 1 is 6, and then 15 times 1 is 15. So you add 6 and 15, it will give us 21. And then divide 21 over 3, that is division. 21 divided by 3, it will give us 7. So the value of our algebraic expression or rational expression if x is equal to 1 is 7. Now, what if the value is equal to 2? If x is equal to 2? Alright, using the same algebraic expression, 6x squared plus 15x over 3, let us replace x by 2 this time. So replacing x by 2, so the square of 2 is 4. Alright, so get the square of 2, that is 2 times 2, it will give us 4. And then multiply 4 by 6, that will give us 24. Multiply 2 by 15, it will give us 15. And then get the sum of 24 and 30, will give us 54. And then divide this by 3, 54 over 3, this is division, 54 divided by 3 will give us the value of 18. So this is now the value for our expression if x is equal to 2. Alright, so let's proceed. Now, let us try to evaluate this given expression. I have here a squared plus b squared over a plus b. So here, we have two variables. The variables a and the variables a and b. So what will be the value of our algebraic expression if a is equal to 0 and b is equal to 1? So let us evaluate this algebraic expression by replacing the variable by its value or by its given value. So a squared plus b squared over a plus b. So if we replace this by their values, a is 0 and b is 1. So the square of 0 is 0. The square of 1 is 1. Square of 1 is 1 times 1 will give us 1. And then 0 plus 1, get the sum of 0 and 1 will give us 1. 0 plus 1, that is 1. So 1 divided by 1, the value of our expression will be equal to 1. So that is the value of algebraic expression or our rational expression if a is equal to 0 and b is equal to 1. What if a is equal to 1 and b is equal to 1? what will be the value of our expression or algebraic expression if A and B are equal? So let us try replacing A and B with their value. So the square of 1 is 1 and the square of 1 is 1. So 1 plus 1 is 2. Then you also add the you also add 1 plus 1 here. 1 plus 1 is 2. So 2 divided by 2. This is division. So divide these two numbers. So the answer is 1. So the value of our algebraic expression if A is equal to B, or if A and B have the same value, therefore the value of our algebraic expression is 1. Another one, what if A is equal to 1 and B is equal to 2? What will be the value of our algebraic expression? So if we're going to evaluate this one using the same algebraic expression, our expression, the value of our expression will be 5 over 3. So the square of 1 is 1 and the square of 2 is 4. The square of 2 is 2 times 2 multiply 2 by itself, that is 4. And then you add 1 and 4, that is 5. And then divide 5 by 3, or this is this is already in this is written as improper fraction. So 5 over 3. So this is now our final answer. So the value of our expression if A is equal to 1 and B is equal to 2 is 5 over 3. Next. Alright. Now, what will make our rational expression undefined? Remember, according to definition, rational expression is undefined if our x is equal to its restricted value. So how can we find the restricted value of our x, or the value which will not be used, or the value of x which will make our rational expression undefined, or it will make the denominator of our rational expression equal to 0. So first, let us equate the denominator to 0. So in order for us to determine the restricted value of x, let us equate this to 0. So our denominator here is 2 plus x. So if we're going to equate this to 0, that will be 2 plus x equals 0. And then solve for x. To solve for x, subtract both sides of the equation by 2. So this will cancel out 2 on the left side of our equation. So this will isolate our x, and x is equal to negative 2. So 0 minus 2, that is minus 2 or negative 2. So therefore, our restricted value is negative 2. So let's see if this will make our rational expression undefined. So let us replace x with negative, let us replace x with negative 2. So what will happen? So it will become undefined because our denominator here equals to 0. 2 plus negative 2, that is 0. The sum of its the sum of two same numbers with its opposite sign is 0. So that makes our rational expression undefined. Next. So therefore, rational expression is undefined according here if x is replaced by -2. The denominator would be equal to 0. Next. Alright. I have here another rational expression. 6x squared plus 15x over x squared minus 9. So first, let us find the restricted value of x. So in order to find the restricted value of x, let us equate the denominator to 0. So our denominator here is x squared minus 9. So x squared minus 9, this is a special product or this is a kind of polynomial. If you remember our past lesson, x squared minus 9, this is an example of the difference of two squares. So the product or the factors of difference of two squares is the sum and difference of two binomials. So here, x squared minus 9, these are two squared terms. X squared is the square root of x. The square root of x squared is x, and the square root of 9 is 3. So therefore, the factors of x squared minus 9 are x plus 3 and x minus 3. So as you can see, x plus 3 and x minus 3, we have two factors. So because of that, we have two restricted values for this. So one is x is equal to -3 and the other one is x is equal to +3. So if we're going to replace it by -3, let's say using the same expressions, 6x squared plus 15x over x squared minus 9. So if we're going to replace one of these restricted values, it will give us undefined value. Alright, so therefore, rational expression is undefined if the value of our x here is -3 or +3. The denominator of our expression would be equal to 0. Alright, so let's proceed. Okay, let's have another one. I have here a squared minus b squared over a minus b. So let us find the restricted value of a and b. So first, let us equate the denominator to 0. So if we're going to, our denominator here is a minus b. So if we're going to equate this by 0, we're going to solve for the variables. So here, if we're going to, okay, so if we're going to add both sides of the equation by b, therefore, the outcome will be a is equal to b. So what does it mean? So whatever the value of x, whatever the value or whatever the given value of a must be also the same, must be also the value for b. So therefore, the restricted value of a is equal to b. So in order for us to make this rational expression undefined, a and b must be both equal in value. So let's say if a is 1 and b is also if A is equal to 1, then B must be also equal to 1. So if we're going to evaluate or substitute A and B by 1, this will make our entire expression undefined because 1 minus 1 in the denominator, so this is equal to 1. So therefore, rational expression is undefined if A is equal to B. The denominator of our expression would be equal to 0. Alright? Okay, it's time to test yourself. Get a pen and a sheet of paper. You can pause this video tutorial while doing this activity. Are you ready? So let's begin. Direction. Answer the following questions. And then for letter B, evaluate the following rational expression. Okay, so here are the answers for set A. And here are the answers for set B. Did you get all the correct answers? Great job. Please like and share. And don't forget to click the subscribe button for more updated and upcoming video tutorials. That's it for now. Thank you for watching.